Salutations fam, Arim here. So I got a question in regards to kind of covering the basics of Dragalia Lost for someone who, only plays the game, casually, but wants to kind of shift towards a more optimized method of playing the game. And so, or rather, like the specific question I was asked was, how do I play Dragalia Lost the right way? And first off, I want to say that there's not really a right way to play a gacha game. However, I do think there is a more efficient way to play most gacha games. Oh, hey, look, I can get a free daily summon. So I'm going to cast +10 luck real quick, see what I get. So, for me specifically, when it comes to playing a gacha game the right way, for me, what that means is building up teams so that I can clear the content in the game and managing my resources so that I'm able to summon on banners whenever they come. So in Dragalia Lost, for that context, what that means most consistently is making sure that I do my my daily quests every single day. Because just looking at this right here, you see this gives you 100 Wormite every day. And most banners go for about a 2-week period. So just by doing your daily quests every single day, you'll accumulate a tenfold and then some over the course of that 2-week period. So that by the time that each banner rolls around, you'll typically almost always have a tenfold to use on the banner, so that you can always at least try out the banner and see what you get from each banner. It looks like I have a friend request. Let's see who. Let's go ahead and accept that. Wow, I am nowhere near my friend request limit. So yeah, so when it comes to that, I have like different goals that I may have at any given time, and it will change based on what piece of content I'm currently focused on trying to beat. I'm always going to be trying to like make sure I get my resources in order. So I'm always like, one of the first things I do, well actually I think it is the first thing I do usually when I log in, is I come to my castle and I collect my resources that, have accumulated over the night. And then if any of my structures are done, I'll upgrade them, and then I'll see what other upgrades I can implement. So let's see if there's anything that I can upgrade. So keep upgrading that. Do I have anything for you? I don't. Oh, I can upgrade that, but I don't really want to because I don't want to get locked into that. What about you? I can upgrade this. But do I need to upgrade any of my light stuff? Because right now we're in the middle of like a fire event. So let's see. Where are the fire? Oh, they're already being worked on, and they'll be done in 12 minutes. Cool. So let's see, water. I could upgrade my water. Could upgrade the water stuff. Well, for now, I'll probably come back to this and like upgrade, because I want to keep upgrading my fire stuff. Because right now we're in the middle of a fire event. So yeah. Basically, if you have smith worms that are available for use, try to always be upgrading your structures, because that's just going to keep making your unit stronger and stronger and stronger. Every day I try to come into here, I make sure I do Avenue to Power and Avenue of Fortune, and then I do a co-op quest, and that typically covers all the standard daily quests, which guarantees that 50 Wormite, and then whatever the event quests are, that's the other 50 Wormite. So yeah. Another thing that I try to do every day, though I don't always get it done. So the Advanced Dragon Trials, I'm gonna be honest with you, I procrastinate on these so much because they're so annoying to do. High mid guard stormer I can do in public lobbies fairly consistently because like my fire team is strong enough, or rather my fire units are strong enough to the point where I can go into, you know, one of these lobbies, have everyone be significantly underpowered, and just kind of carry the fight. So I'll do this, but what usually ends up happening is every week it'll end up being Sunday. Because right now I think it's Saturday now. So as you can see, I'm really doing good on the whole procrastination thing for this. But I try to do that every week. I do this every day because you need the emblems and stuff to like upgrade your weapons and upgrade your weapon dojos. And those are going to be a really big part of making your unit stronger. Because there you are. So this is actually the strongest unit that I have because of the fact that she had, actually no, you're not. That is a bold-faced lie. What am I saying? This is the strongest unit I have. So she has all 50 mana circles, but most importantly, she has, you know, I am amazing. Yes, as you can see, she has her, you know, maxed out 5-star weapon. And those are really hard to build. So you're gonna need to make sure that you do the Imperial Onslaught pretty much every day. And this is also why it's important to actually have a goal that you're working towards specifically, because that way you can actually get stuff done. Because if you don't have a goal that you're working towards, you're just gonna kind of be going off in different directions, and it's going to take you significantly longer to actually get anything done. It'll be much more beneficial for you to have like one thing that's actually done, because that will kind of help snowball into making everything else a lot easier. Think of it from the analogy of like Pokemon. It'd be way better it'd be way easier for you to just breeze through the game with one level 60, 70 Pokemon. It could be any Pokemon, or okay, not any Pokemon, because some Pokemon are pretty garbage. But let's just say you have like a Charizard, and your Charizard is level 70. You're going to be able to beat pretty much every gym in the game. However, on the same note, if you have a bunch of level 30 Pokemon, you're not going to be able to, like, you're going to have a much harder time clearing stuff. What's another thing? Oh yeah, you want to make sure, like, pretty much the general thing you want to be doing to make your time a lot easier, just overall, is making sure you're doing all your dailies. You see like these little treasure chests and stuff? Do enough to get those treasure chests every day, and then like clear your quests in the whatever event is happening. In regards to resource management, because if you have watched my channel for a while, you kind of notice that like I do a lot of summoning. And the reason for that and why I'm able to do that is because of my resource management. I'm able to summon a lot. Hilariously enough, I'm able to summon a lot because I don't summon that often, which is really weird to explain, but that's basically the gist of it. Because I only summon when like there's a banner that I want. Like, let's put it like this. Outside of the summoning videos, I don't summon because I'm saving up for the summoning videos. And the reason why this is like why I do things, because when you summon in huge batches like that, you're significantly more likely to actually get something from the summonings. Because it's like, if you do like, you know, one summon on like every banner, you're pretty unlikely to actually get anything. But if you save your Wormite and you summon in large batches, you're going to be able to get a lot more units. What have I not talked about? Oh yeah, so this is actually something I feel should be mentioned as well. I actually planned to make a video on this topic specifically, but I never got around to it. And it's going to cover like team building and the importance of it. So your co-op skills are arguably some of the most important things in regards to clearing content in Dragalia Lost. So one of the things, like my optimal team build is I like having blade. I would have either a blade or a wand for that extra damage. I'm always going to have a healer because, I mean, it's kind of irrelevant if you die. So I always like to have a healer. I like having bows because they allow skill haste, and that just makes the team better, so much better. Your healer is going to be healing you a lot more. Your damage dealers are going to be using their, damage skills a lot more, and it just makes the team just so much better. And then, like, I like sword. It depends on, like, the actual, like, the content that you're playing. For, like, high dragon trials, I don't actually like running sword because, having dragon transformation isn't really going to happen that much. And in the context that you already, like, that you would use your dragon transformation, you're already going to have it anyway. So running sword doesn't actually really do anything for, like, high dragon trials. But for, like, things like raid battles or, like, boss rush, pretty much like the event stuff, like, having sword on your team is really good because a lot of these things that are about, like, clearing the fight as quickly as possible is going to rely very heavily on you being able to use your dragon. And then you've got, like, lance and axe, which is going to increase your HP or your defense, which basically have the same effect in that it's harder for you to die. So it's like I like having those. Like, I like to swap between them depending on the type of content. If it's something where I don't think that realistically I could die and it's just about me trying to clear it as quickly as possible, I'm running, bow, I'm running sword, I'm running blade, and I'm running wand. That way we're just all DPS. We're just, getting that lots of damage in and getting the damage done as quickly as possible. So yeah. And then I guess if we were going to run, like, a high dragon trial, because in the context of high Midgardstormer, when I was first running it, I always wanted to have a Vanessa on the team because it just makes it so much easier when you can take that extra hit, because that enables the healer it gives the healer a much higher chance to actually be able to heal you. We're on the topic. If you're playing a co-op raid and you're about to die, stop running at the boss, because the healer can't heal you if you're dead. Please stop doing that. It happens so often. And I'm just like, why? Just run away. It's okay if you're not hitting the boss, because you won't be hitting the boss anyway if you're dead. But anyway, that kind of covers the basics, I would say, of everything with regards you would need to know in regards to, like, playing Dragalia Lost, just from a basic standpoint. In regards to, like, specific stuff, I can talk about, like, each thing individually, but I don't want this video to be, like, 2 hours long. So this is going to be where we cut things off. This has been Darkslayer Arim. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.